What's going on YouTube? Mr. Beneficial here, and today I think I got some candy for y'all today. And the reason why I say it's candy is because it's rare and it's real sweet. What I think I found myself is, and I created this by accident, is an all-around player on 2K, but it doesn't say that he's an all-around player. All it says is paint defender. Know what you're thinking? What makes him an all-around player if it says paint defender? Well, he can shoot, he can defend in the paint, he can post up, and he can dunk standing. He can't dunk running. That's the only disadvantage to it, is that he cannot run and dunk. But other than that, he's got everything else that you need to make a pretty solid all-around player. Oh, and he's not really a dribbler. So I'm gonna tell you how I got this build. We're gonna go ahead and start off in the beginning. First of all, when it comes to the foundation, you want it to be a center. All right, and then when you get to the foundation, you want to find the foundation that has the most in defense and the most in shooting and finishing. And then the second part, where you talk about the physicals, get the one that has the most strength. All right. Once you get to that part, this is where you get your bread and butter. This is where you're gonna make the build become what it is. All right. So the things that you want maxed out when you get to this screen is your close shot to make up for your driving layup, your stand and dunk to make up for your driving dunk. All right, going down to shooting, you want your mid-range shot maxed out and your three-point shot maxed out. I know what you're thinking. Why is he at 74 and at 70, but you say he can shoot? You'll find out once you get to the badges. All right, and then the post fade is at an 80, and that's also maxed out. Playmaking did not touch anything, did not move anything one bit, so the playmaking ability is low. All right. Going to defense, interior defense is going to be maxed out at 84. Your block is going to be maxed out, and that's it. The rest of it you can just mix in how you want to. For me, I had to give as much as I could to the driving layup and driving dunk, so he wasn't too trash on those two ends of the spectrum. And then of course I didn't say the post hook was maxed out, but the post hook is also maxed out. All right, free throw, you add as much as you want to that to make it solid. That way, if you do, you are going to collect fouls with this player. That's one thing. You will get plenty of fouls. So to get those free throws going, make sure you got it at a decent amount. For me, it's 70. All right, perimeter defense, I did not touch it all, just because of the sole fact that I'm focusing on the paint, not really on the outside, especially since he's the center. All right, so you want to stay in the paint. Lateral quickness, I did add a little bit to that in case you do got to close in on somebody on the perimeter. And steals, I moved up on that in case you get some passing lanes going on, or try to jump a passing lane and get the steal. Offensive and defensive rebound, I put almost pretty much equal. That way you can compete with the glass cleaners and everything, but your badges will also help you out with that. Height, we're going to keep at the same at 7 feet tall. Weight, so you want to range between 255 to 260. Those are what's going to give you more interior defense and a higher strength. Only thing it does is bring down your driving dunk by 1, but your driving dunk already isn't that good, so that don't really matter. So I'm selecting the 260. Wingspan, I'm going to put at 90.1. It raises that block rating. If you put it up another one, if you want to lose your mid-range and three-point shot, go ahead. But for me, I don't want to lose that, so I'm going to put mine at 90.1. All right, your takeover. This is the important part. This is the juicy part, right? So, rim protector, you already got plenty of that from your attributes and your badges, so you don't need that. This is a slept-on player. He's real secretive, so you don't want to get spot-up shooter. The thing that you want that's going to help you the most is post scorer, because not only do they help you with scoring in the post and some better shooting, and also a little bit better interior defense, but it helps with your strength as well. So when you get stronger, of course, it's going to help your defense, and it's just going to make you a beast in the post. So post scorer is the takeover that you want to choose, and he's still going to be slept on. Starting off with the one playmaking badge that you get, it depends on what type of player you are. For me, I am a person that likes to do post fades. So dream shake is what I want, because you do the shimmy, you back out, you do the fade. All right, and most of the time they buy it, they sell on it, and you know they'll fall, stumble, as if it was an ankle breaker almost, but not really an ankle breaker. Post spin technician, if you like to attack the paint. So whichever one is best for you. For me, it's the shimmy shot, so dream shake is my choosing. Going to the defensive badges, he is a defensive player, so guess what's on Hall of Fame? Rim protector, right? Easy. All right, another thing that's going to help you with this is your intimidator. Just in case you can't get the block, the Intimidator will at least make him miss. And especially if you're closing out on those deep shot people, the Intimidator is going to make them miss or give them a lower chance of making the shot. Right. Going to brick wall, and this depends on what game mode you're in. If you're playing like my career or something, you want your brick wall on silver. Whenever you max out your defensive badges and you want to do other stuff, once you max them out, you can change them around whenever you want to. So if you're doing like park with the 2s, or you're doing rec or pro-am, you could put your brick wall on Hall of Fame or gold to mix with that strength, and you're gonna knock somebody down. But for average play, I put mine on silver. Boxes on bronze, just so you can get a solid box out. Rebound chaser, you want that on silver, that way you can compete with your glass cleaners that you're moving up against. All right. You want tireless defender to be on there because you're going to be burning a lot of strength and energy whenever you're dealing with those people inside, the big people, all of that stuff. Interceptor, also you want to have that badge. That way you can try to steal those post passes or just hop in the pass lanes. And that's why that lateral quickness I moved up a little bit. That way you can go ahead and try to jump inside of those lanes and get to it. And last but not least, for the last two, we're going to go with post move lock. Actually, it's the last one. Post move lockdown. Put that on silver, and that kind of gives you a little bit more control in the post on defense. And that mixes well with the tireless defender because on the post you burn a lot of energy. All right. It also mixes well with the intimidator and the rim protector, so it all goes together well. All right. So those are the defensive badges. Going on to the shooting badges. All right. Your bread and butter is here to make you a deadly shooter. It's going to be your dead eye that you want to put on gold, and your quick draw, what you want to put on gold, because once they figure out that you can shoot, they're going to start coming at you, and they're going to start coming at you hard. All right, so they're going to start closing in on you, and the only way to make sure that you're still going to be good is to have a quick release and to have a deadly shot. All right, and then once we get to that, we go to range extender, and you put it on silver, or you can put it on gold depending on how you're going, but for me, I'm gonna keep it on silver. Tireless shooter, of course. Whenever it comes to big men, they burn a lot of energy in the paint, and they also burn a lot of energy just moving, period. So for tireless shooter, you want that on silver so you can keep as much as you can, as much energy as you can, as you going around and you making these plays. You going from post to deep to inside. Catch and shoot. Can't forget about catch and shoot. Catch and shoot is going to be on silver. All right. Gets you that little catch and shoot. Mixes well with the quick draw and the dead eye for when you got your point guard dishing the ball to you. Pick and pop. Put it on bronze. All right, you set the pick, you roll out. Again, goes well with the catch and shoot and the quick draw and the dead eye. And if it comes to it, then it goes good with the range extender and everything else. Corner specialist, you could put this on bronze or you could put this on silver. For me, I put it on bronze just because I'm not really a corner shooter like that. I don't really go to the corner that much, so there's no point in me going to bronze. Pump fake maestro is something that you can use just because pump fake maestro is good for selling the pump fake, just like with the shake, just like with the shimmy. And actually, if we mix them together, it's a real good combo. But for me, I'm not going to go with pump fake maestro. I'm actually going to go with the deep fades. All right, deep fades is good because whenever it comes to for me, how I like to do my shimmy move and my fade, and I'm deeper, deep fades really comes in clutch with that. All right, but for the sake of this build only, go ahead and put the range extender on gold because that makes him that. Last but not least, our finisher badges. All right, and this is going to make him the person that makes him so versatile. Right, so of course you want your contact finisher. You're going to put that on Hall of Fame. Not Hall of Fame, I'm sorry. You're going to put that on gold. The reason why you're going to put that on gold is because the only dunks that you can pretty much do are your standing dunks. So you want that as high as possible. That way you can get up good against these big men that you're going up against. Second, Giant Slayer and back down Punisher. It depends on what game mode you playing for which order you want to have them in. So if you're playing my career, you probably want back down Punisher on gold and Giant Slayer on bronze, just so you can still work with those big men, and then you can also back down the low people. But if you're playing like my park, or if you're playing park, or if you're playing rec or pro-am, you kind of want to have half and half. Back down Punisher on silver, Giant Slayer on silver, because you got those big ass centers, 7'3", full height, full weight, all that stuff sitting right there. So it's good to have Giant Slayer on silver if you're doing my part. All right. This dude does not drive and dunk. You saw what the drive and dunk was. So Lob City finisher is not something that you want to pick for him at all. All right. Don't even try to mess with it. But one of the things that you do want to have to go along with that pick and pop is pick and roller. All right, pick and roller is going to help you out because it makes you, more deadly in both ways. Whether you want to roll with the pick or if you want to fade with it and do pick and pop. Either one. Relentless finisher, put that on silver. Again, it goes with the giant slayer and the contact finisher. You're getting past those bigger people in the paint. That's really something that you want to have with them. Make him have a strong finisher and put up those good numbers and higher percentages whenever he's inside the paint. Fancy footwork and drop stepper. For me, drop stepper is on silver because I'm a post scorer, and fancy footwork is on bronze also because I'm a post scorer. Alright, but if you don't want to do that, a couple other things you can use is put back boss to go with, and I'll replace fancy footwork for this, but put back boss to go with the rebounding badge that you have, but I don't use it mainly because I don't put back shots like that when I get the board on offense. I pass it back out to somebody else, mainly because I'm burning energy in there with the dogs. Do want to use either Anthony Davis, Kevin Love, Dirk Nowitzki, my bad, or Karl Anthony Towns jump shot when it comes to this player. For me, I like Kevin Love. It goes great with the quick release. Alright, it goes great with that. And you'll see whenever I start shooting the threes how quick that jump shot is and how smooth it is and how great it goes with the play.
Here's Green. Shot clock at 6. And he locks it up. After a first-round playoff exit in 2018-19, the Clippers plan to make a much deeper playoff run this upcoming season. Well, my player, he's guarded by Kuzma. The Lakers with the ball. Pass to Davis. My player with the block. James down low. Here's Davis. My player with the block. Off the board. He timed his jump so well. A graceful athlete who's also a tremendous. Here's Leonard. Turn out on the wing. He knocks it down. Game. His passing is off the chart. Just look at that. To adjust to game and it's valuable to any team. And there's always something to enjoy about checking out a new player on a new team. How does he fit? AD attracts so much attention, and he's learned to stay patient. And isn't it? Watching an athlete that graceful, that powerful, doing what he yes, but even the best 2 and 3-player entourages have made it very strong supporting pass.
Alright, so there you have it. That's my 2K20 paint defending my player. The only one that so far I have seen, and I can walk around the park real quick, show you there is nobody else with this build. Defensive threat, 3-level scorer, stretch 4, offensive threat, glass cleaning, 3-level scorer. You are probably not gonna find another one of these at all. Let me take those back off. I put those on by accident, but you're not gonna find another one of these. Offensive threat, this is a rare build. That's a really good build. So again, I recommend just go ahead and make this build if you feel add them to your arsenal. I'm hoping, at least I'm praying that it's something that you learned something, that you found out something new, because I know people ask me how'd you make a paint defender? What is that? And I just tell them it's a paint defender. I can't give away all the secrets, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead and help out the community on 2K that's trying to grind and try to make a good player and show them a great build and a great person to have. So yeah, looking around, like I said, still don't see any. It's crazy, yo. So definitely give this a shot. If you guys found out something new about this build, if you like it, go ahead and drop a like and a subscribe, show some love to the page. Go ahead and drop a comment too. Let me know what you think would be better on them, what you think would be improved, or what jump shot you think is good. Let me know if you tried this build and it worked out pretty good for you. And let me go ahead and show you my overall and stuff real quick. Right now he's at an 88, so he's making his way up. And the badges that I have for him right now, I have the contact finisher on bronze right now. I have the quick draw and the catch and shoot, and I'm gonna get dead eye next whenever that comes up. And then I have the dream shake, of course, And then over here, I got the Intimidator and the Silver Rim Protector. So right now, I'm making my way up. And then hopefully, whenever he's all said and done, he has a good amount of badges and he has a high overall. I'll show you what he looks like inside of the park. Alright, but until next time, I'll keep dropping some good content for you, some good tips. So until next time, I'll see you later. It's been Mr. Beneficial with some beneficial info. Peace.